We're about to start the stream. I hope you enjoy. Good evening everyone and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1, Race 8 at the glorious race of Canada. I hope everyone's okay and well. I am your host with the most, Malk, as you can see at the bottom. We're just about to kick off in a minute. They're going to get themselves prepped up and ready to go, so it'll be nearly about 5 past. They'll be about to kick off. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some of the details of the map, the drivers and the constructors and the allocations in all in one go before they're actually about to kick off in about a few minutes time. So we're at the glorious race, as I said, at Canada. It's at the beautiful track of Montreal, the circuit Jules Villeneuve track. This is the small version or the lighter version from the game itself. We're at Montreal. We've got 14 turns. We've got 4.361 kilometers, aka 2.726 miles. The track difficulty is easy. Lap record is a 1 minute 13.622, and the lap record holder is the famous Brazilian of Rubens Barrichello back in 2004. So that's the small version. We've got the actual full version of the breakdown itself. Now, the more crucial corners are, I believe, it's like turn 1, turn 2, turn 6 after the turn sector 1 time. You need to get a good exit, try and get that good exit there. Turn 10 is the most crucial ones as well. The ones that are at the shorter corners, they need to get this spot on. And also they need to avoid watching the turn 13, 14, because that's where the World Champions is. So they have to watch out for it as well. So we're just going to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. Quickly look at the Drivers' Championship from Germany as well. I mean, Tony Y did a magnificent race last week, but this time Mr. Skies is still holding on with 45 points. Meg Lupp is on second with 38, Aaron J. Spence with 36 points, Sir Spud is in 34 points, MJ Coop with 32, SJD with 32, Tony Y with 28, Fascali 27, Mike 27, and the Bookster with 25, and the rest of the drivers at the bottom there. We've got the constructors as well. We've got the Prost team with 73 points of Mr. Scorsese and Tony Y. Sir Aaron, which is Aaron J. Spencer and Sir Spud, got 70 points. Mega Coop Racing, Meg and MJ Coop with 70 points. It's tight between them three at the top, so it'll be good stuff. Blaming on the Boogie, 57 points. And then you got the Beer Monsters with 54 and Zero Vein Veterans with 24 points as well. So before I'm to kick off with the drivers itself on the allocations. So I'll do a quick one there. Mike's in the Ferrari. Fasconi Tej is in the Red Bull. Colin J and Sir Spudder in the Force India. Meg Glup is in the Williams. In the Renault, you got Warris Lando and SJD. Toro Rosso of Mr. Sky Z. The Haas is Aaron J. Spence. McLaren is Tony Y and MJ Coupe. And the Sauber, you got Happy Radical and Craig 8728, the original fine Scotsman. So it'll be interesting still to see what these guys can do in the Canada race. So without any further ado, we will go straight live and exclusive at Canada, Montreal. So, as you can see, it looks a little bit cloudy. We already had a few minutes in. So, just trying to see if there's anyone gone out. Warris Lando, Tony White. Warris Lando just doing his lapping now. Tony White, Mr. Scorsese doing their lappings as well. So I'll be interested to see how they can do around here. Now, a good time around here would be a 1 minute 9, 1 minute 8, if they're really lucky. But this is the Performance League, so anything could happen. We've got yellow flags in Sector 3 now, so anything could happen here. So Warris Lando did which I believe could have been a 21, could be. So coming through where I said we're passing turn. Oh, Mike's retired. Mike has retired. He must have made a mistake in few of the cores. I will find out about the weather crew in a minute, but interesting stuff from the guys here. So Mike's just dropped. I don't know where he got crashed. He must have made a mistake somewhere, but still watching Warris Lando now. Warris Lando going through the DRS straight now. Now this is the one where coming up to turn 13 and 14. Oh my god, I just see the corner there. Mike, he made a mistake at the DRS straight there. So bad news for Mike. And this, Tony White's done a 1 minute 10.2 on the on the McLaren car. So that's fantastic news. But what can Warris Lando do? Warris Lando did a 1:11.3, but that was invalidated. So that was bad luck for him. He's going to do another lapping, which I assume. Oh no, it's not. He's not doing this lapping. OG Spence is going to build up his lapping. I'm just trying to see who else. Meg Glup is in the Williams tonight. So what can he do tonight? What can he do? He needs to get into the 1 minute 10s to stand any chance. A 1:11.5 on the super soft. So that's a cracking lap with the Williams car as well. Fantastic stuff. Craig's going to do his lapping now. So I'm going to watch the original Flying Scotsman. Going through here now. Interesting stuff, because you do not know what comes here. Because I do miss the English-Scottish banter in the commentary box, and I'm sure Craig does miss that as well. But obviously, I said I think it was the last few weeks ago, he's just joined to help out with the numbers in the league and stuff. So fair play to him on that one. So still watching Craig doing his lapping now. He needs to get into the 20s in the first sector, and he needs 20.4. A 20.4 on the Hypersoft tyres, which he's got on now for the Sauber car. So it'll be very, very interesting stuff to see what he can capitalise on as well. So what can he do here? He needs to get a good exit here, because he doesn't want to get... This is the part where he's just gone past, where he does not want to get invalidated there as well. So it's coming up to 42.7. That's a good lap. Mr. Scorsese did a 1:10.6. So Spud did a 1:11.2. Meg's just improved his time of 1 minute 10.9, so that's a cracking lap from him on the super soft tyre as well. Again, I will mention about the tyre situation. Oh, Craig's gone back into the pits. Craig has gone back into the pits. He wasn't sure. Oh, it's probably invalidated his lap there. Looked like it. Aaron J. Spence. What can he do here? What can he do in the super softs? Oh no, he's not doing his lap in there. MJ Coupe in the McLaren car will need a good lap here. And I'll keep repeating it, but he needs to get a good lap here. He nearly was shotted at turn 1 there, but looks like he might manage to survive that first sector time. He needs to get into the 20s. I do apologise if you hear any weird background noises. I do apologise, but hopefully that doesn't get compromised too much. We've got a 20 flat on sector 1. MJ Coupe's trying to get through to the second sector now. This is the part where under the bridge now. This is a part I was saying just earlier with Craig's. You need to avoid getting overshot there wide there, because you could get invalidated there. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much here. He needs to get into the 42s. He's done a 42.6, so that's a good lap from him. Fair play to him on that one. So still watching Jacob going through the DRS straight now. So in the DRS straight, he needs to try and get some good lap here. Really needs to have a good lap. So just waiting to see what happens here. MJ Coupe going there, needs to get a good lap for the super soft tyre. And the McLaren, he did a 1:11.4, a little bit slower, but it's still like one or two tenths between himself and the two I was going to say the two Ferraris, the two Force India cars. I'm losing the plot here, sunshines. So Happy Radical in the Sauber car now. So what can Happy Radical do? Again, he needs to get a good exit here. Try to avoid the Wall of Champions there. He's invalidated his lap. He's invalidated. He knew from the chicane part there. He knew that was invalidated his lap there. Aaron J. Spence going through. Try and get a decent lap. Well, try and get a good super soft tyre. Hopefully he doesn't want to spend too long on the super softs, because he needs to get a good. He needs to get a good time around here. I don't know what I'm saying after this, but it's just ridiculous. So still watching Aaron J. Spence going through there. Again, that corner there as well. You could turn in really early, but you have to avoid the wall there as well. Very interesting stuff. But 19.8, 4 tenths quicker than his better lap. So just waiting to see what happens here. So still watching Aaron J. Spence. Now, he's on a good form with Sir Spud as well in the constructors, so try and do everything possible to stop ruining their chances here. But Aaron J. Spence, my 1.2, at least 1.2 quicker than his better time. Well, his better invalidated time lap, which I can't remember what it was, but he's still going for it now. He needs to get into the one. At least the 1/10. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant lap from Tony Wyatt. 109.7. Oh! He hit the Wall of Champions there, Aaron J. Spence. But will he keep it? A 110.9. A 110.9 on the super softs. That's brilliant. So Spud did a 110.3 on the super softs. Brilliant stuff from him. Brilliant. So, hang on, was that? Yeah, so that was his best. I thought that was the Hypersoft tyre. Sorry, I thought it was the Hypersoft, but 110.3 on the Supersoft from Sir Spud. That's a cracking lap from him as well. That's a massive advantage for him, because he could go a one stop around here. Now, the tyre wear around here is very harsh, so to say. Not as harsh as the China or Bahrain or ridiculous tyre deck, or like Belgium, well, basically any track, but just have to wait and see how it goes. But Aaron J. Spence did a 110.9 as we just seen, so that was a good lap from him. 110.8 from Maurice Landa. Mr. Scorsese currently the leader of the Drivers' Championship at the moment, but he need everything he can to try and get a good stuff here. I do apologise if you notice any dropped frames as well, so hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. But I'm going to watch. I don't know if Mr. Scorsese done his lapping, which I think he has. So again, Mr. Scorsese has done everything he can to try and keep that momentum going for the Drivers' Championship, and he's doing a fantastic job, don't get me wrong. He's in the Toro Rosso and he's doing everything possible to get into the top three. Yeah, he's going back into the pits. Maurice Landa, he's going to do his lapping now on the Hypersoft tyre, so I'm just waiting to see what that goes now. So I'm just going to load up the table again just to make sure from my phone and stuff, so you know what's going to happen. Craig and Happy Radicals, the only ones who have not done their lapping yet. They have not done their lapping yet, so hopefully that doesn't They don't leave it to the last second. So we've got coming up to 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1 at the race 8 at the glorious race of Canada. So, as again a recap, Mr. Scorsese is in the lead with 45 points. Meg Lubpe's in second with 38, so 7-point gap. So Meg Lubpe will need everything. To try and stop Mr. Scorsese from. But he has got the advantage, Meg Lubpe, because he is on the ultra softs compared to Mr. Scorsese in the hyper softs. But still watching Wallace Landon now doing his lapping. Needs to get into the 42s. He needs to get into the 42s. A 42.2, but he's 0.05 slower than his best time. So, will this be going back into the pits at this time? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see if he can keep going and stuff. But looking at it now, Craig's doing his lapping on the hyper softs. Oh! Bloody hell, Warrislander nearly went into the World Champions. And what can he do? A 1:10.2. A 1 minute 10.2. What a lap! What a lap from Warrislander. Brilliant stuff. Oh God, what's happened here? I do apologise for the lag there for the last half a minute. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. Oh shit. Why is that doing that now? I do apologise guys, it was my Wi-Fi that was playing up. So still watching Wallace Landon now. He's not doing his lap. Oh God. Sorry about this guys. That was the TV just went off itself, so I didn't see what happened there. But still watching Wallace Landon going back into the pits. Mr. Scorsese doing his lapping now, 19.6. Aaron J. Spence will be doing his lapping. Oh no, he won't. 110.7, but that was invalidated. What can SJD do? SJD has moved up to a 110.3 on 4th place. Brilliant lap. Happy Radical's just done his lapping and he's done a 111 flat on the Super Softs. That's a brilliant lap from him. Absolutely belter. Again, still watching it from everyone's point of view. So the best times they've done. Oh, I'm just comparing the. I do apologise. Meg Lubpe's not in the ultras. It was the super soft tyres. So, oh God, what's going on here? So yeah, still watching Happy Radical now. Craig is still the only one who has not done his lapping yet, so I'm going to watch him now. Again, I do apologise for any dropped frames or lagged stuff during this qualifying. I don't know what exactly has happened here, but hopefully that will sort it out during the race and not compromise too much. But still watching Craig do his lapping, the original Flying Scotsman. He needs to get. He's in the Hypersoft tyre. Hopefully, a couple of cuts is coming out now. We're coming up to the 3-minute marker soon. So, he needs to get a good lap. He needs to get a massive, massive lap here. He needs to get into the 20s to stand any chance of getting into the top half. 19.8. Oh, Colin Jay's done a 110.2 on the Ultra Softs. Brilliant lap from him. Absolutely belt of a lap from him. Absolutely fantastic. So, still watching what's going to happen here. So, Craig still needs to try and avoid any hiccups here. So, still watching Craig do his. I don't know what his second time is because it's the same as the first. Brilliant stuff. So, still watching Craig, the original Flying Scotsman. He hopefully gets that toe from wherever another one of the Haas cars. So, oh, Craig's going back into the pit again. I thought he might have gone for it. He needs to get out quick. Aaron J. Spence has done a 110.4 on the Ultra Softs. That's a good lap from him. Fantastic lap from him. Craig's retired. He saw, they noticed that he would not get a good time on that one. So, unless it's, I don't know, I have to wait and see how it goes. But we've got 1 minute 50 left. We've got 1 minute 50 left of the lap. Meg needs to get into where Mr. Sky C is. Mr. Sky C is in, which I believe he'll start in the Hypersofts. But Meg will be starting on the Supersofts, unless, which I believe is the Ultras. Yeah. So this is a chance now for Meg to try and get a good time. Needs to get a good lap. I think he'll get 2 runs if he doesn't mess up the first. As long as he doesn't mess it up, he'll be fine. But if he does, try and avoid the wall there. Needs to try and avoid. He needs to get 20 seconds there. 20.1. 20.1 at Canada. So this is a chance now for Meg Lugby to do some lap-ins here now. See how it goes now. So Meg's doing everything possible to try and get into the 42s. I think that was a 42. I think that was a 42. I'm not 100% sure, but looking at it, it might be a 42. So, here we go. What can Meg Lugby do? Meg Lugby on the DRS straight now. This is the part where he needs to get that... this is the part where it gets that... sorry. Got the sneezes there. Meg going through it now. He needs to get to the 110s. A 110.7. Great lap. Great lap from him. He'll slow down now. He'll absolutely slow down on that one. Who have I not seen? So Spud. He will not do his lap. He will not have time to do his lap in. So he will probably stay in 5th, depending on where everyone is. Warris Lander on the Hypersoft doing his lapping now. He's got one last chance saloon here at the glorious race of Canada. So needs to try and get everything possible here. So Warris Lander doing everything possible to get through here. So, he nearly lost it there on that point there, but hopefully that doesn't compromise too much there. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. But we've got the time. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. I don't know if that's still invalid. Oh, he's broken there a little bit. Late braking there, but I'll be very surprised if that was counted, because he nearly went off the track. And I know you get invalidated at that point. So Spud has dropped down to 6. Warris Lander in 4th. Oh, he's carried on with his lap. He's carried on. Oh my god, he nearly lost it there. I don't know if there's some issues or what, but yeah, he would have had 2 tenths quicker, but that was invalidate his lap. So I think that's everything. Oh my god, SJD! Can SJD improve? Oh no, he's not. He's just finished his lap. So I'm getting excited there. I was getting too excited there. But geez, Louise there. A 109.7, but 200ths. And I'll say this again, 200ths of a second between Tony Y and SJD. Unbelievable stuff. These two are in the No Assist League last night, and they had a good race as well. Well, Tony Y has had a bit of a shock last night, but due to penalty stuff. But I have to wait and see how it goes. But here are your race classification for the Canadian Grand Prix for the Performance League 1. You got Tony Y in 1st, SJD in 2nd, Mr. Scorsese in 3rd, Warris Lander in 4th, Colin J in 5th, Sir Spud 6th, Meg Lugby 7th, Aaron Dispense 8th, Happy Radical 9th, MJ Coop 10th, Craig 11th, and Mike 12th. So Craig and Mike are the only ones who have not done their lap-ins as well. I'm sure it looked like Mr. Scorsese was in the Hypers. That was weird. I may be wrong. I may have been wrong there, but I have to wait and see what's going to happen there. But advantage Mr. Sky Z if you can get a good exit. But that's if he can get a really, really good exit. But anything could happen here. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So I'll be right back. Welcome back. We're about to kick off the formation lap for the Performance League 1 for the Invictus Racing League. I did forgot to mention about the weather crew. I've been told it's going to be a full-on dry race, and it was a dry quali as well. So it was a full-on dry race tonight. So this is going to be a very massive advantage to the guys here. So don't have to worry about the wet setups or anything like that. So be interesting stuff. So here we go. We're going to go for the formation lap now. It'd be interesting to see what Mike and Craig are going to do, because they'll be the ones who will have the tyre strategy advantage here. So this is still watching. So you got Tony White in first in the Hypersoft tyre. You got SJD in the Hypersoft. Mr. Scorsese advantage. Mr. Scorsese for Ultra Softs in third. You got Warslander in fourth with the Hypersofts. Colin J with the Ultra Softs in fifth. So Spud is in sixth with the Ultra Softs. McGlup is in seventh with the Ultra Softs. Aaron G. Spence in eighth with the Ultra Softs. Happy Radicals in ninth with the Super Softs. MJ Coops in 10th with the Super Softs. Craig's gone for the Ultra Softs in 11th place, and Mike's gone for the Super Softs in 12th. So for the guys that are in the Hyper Softs tyre, what's going on here? I do apologise again, guys, if you notice any lag as well. I'm not sure what's going on. This was alright last week, so be interesting to see what's going to happen next. But so if you did notice any lag, I do apologise. But we're going to build up for the Canadian Grand Prix now. So all set and ready to go. Interesting stuff, because as I said, for the tyre strategies as well, the tyre strategies would be like this. Tony Y will be the guys in the Hypersofts will have to do a 2-stop, or we might do Hypersoft and then Supersoft to do the 1-stop. Hopefully that may happen, may not. With the Ultrasofts to Supersofts, or Supersofts to Ultrasofts. So 1-stop race, but if you're in the Hypersofts, you might have to do a 2-stop, depending. I have to wait and see how it goes. But we've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go! Great start for SJD, mate. Go ahead here. Oh, we might have a 3. Oh, go! No. Oh, jeez. Warslander trying to avoid the accident there. Oh my God, we have a 3-car battle here for turn 3 here. Oh, jeez, Louise. I don't know what the... Oh, Mr. Scorsese has the advantage here. Try and get past Colin J for 4th. Here, try to avoid the wall there. Brilliant. We might have a 3. In a bed. Brilliant stuff. But Tony White's dropped down to 3rd. SJD's moved up to 1st. Oh, Mr. Scorsese has gone a little bit wide there. I don't know if he might have to drop a place because of it. But I do apologise if there's any background noise here. Hopefully that will turn down in a minute. So, still watching. Oh, it's dropped down again, Mr. Scorsese. It's dropped right down. I don't know the interval times here, but we might have a 3 in a bed. Oh my God, we have a 3. There's a few. Please! Yes! Oh, no. Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, fantastic. SJD. Tony White's trying to close in. Oh my God, we got a 4-car. We got a 4-car battle here. Brilliant stuff. Oh my God, oh, a little bit of contact there. Colin J hit into Mr. Scorsese, which hence McGlumpy hit into Colin J. Absolutely insane stuff here. Brilliant stuff. But MJ Coop, seeing it from his back end here. Oh my God, we have got just Ben's going for the bonsai moment. Oh my God, nearly lost it there. He clipped into one of the cars. I think it was McGlumpy's car. But that was just insane stuff here. Absolutely insane stuff. But look at it now. I'm trying to think if there was any other contact there. Mike closing on Craig. 2 good mates off track as well. But hopefully we'll have to wait and see if they're going to be friends. on track as well. But watching it, we've got a 3-car battle, as you can see it from the top end, but still watching a few of the cars here. We've got McLaren, Haas, we've got the Sauber pulling away slowly from Craig, but it's a Spud doing everything possible. Get some championship points for not only for himself, but for the constructors as well. He was doing everything possible to stand any chance, but SJD's done a fastest lap of 1:13.7, a brilliant lap from him. DRS is now enabled. The DRS is now enabled now, so still watching Tony White. But I do apologise if there's any other background noise. So might hear a bit of Doctor Who moments here, but hopefully the TARDIS will not drop back here. Just to turn back time here. Oh my god, what can we do here? A little bit of gap between the top 3 and Happy Radical here, but might watch Mike and Morris Lander. Mike and Morris Lander battling out for 11th place respectively. Oh my god, Morris Lander! I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I don't want to make any accusations here or anything like that, but I don't know if he made a mistake at the wall or he touched Mike's car. I don't know. Couldn't see exactly what actually happened, but so Spud might have a chance of being the lead for this race in lap 4. He didn't want to risk it for a biscuit through the chicane and passing the wall of champions here, but we'll lose out a little bit here. But Happy Radical might have a chance here. So Spud's done the fastest lap of 1:13.1. Brilliant lap from him. So still watching the battle here, but might watch the next battle between Meg and Colin Jacobs, because as you can see there's a few cars ahead of Meg. Meg needs to get ahead of Mr. Sky C, which is about another 2 places ahead, which is Colin J and Mr. Sky C himself. Needs to get a good battle here, because they need everything possible. They've got the DRS straights here, so still watching it from the DRS straights point of view. Meg Lubb is slowly catching up to Colin J. Oh my god, we might have a 3-car battle here. But Tony White will be a sitting duck, because the McLaren powered engine hasn't got that oomph to get into it. But so Spud has a chance to try and close in on SJD, but he has to try and avoid the chicane. I don't know if Spud's trying to be delicate on the chicane part, but he has to try and do everything possible. This is a chance here of looking at it. Oh my god, I thought there was a chance there for everyone's point of view, but there's cars a little bit spreading out here. But Craig's closing in on Aaron Spence for 9th place. Morris Lander has pitted for the Hypersofts. I know they're probably up to lap 8, I think, if you can last them. But I want to try and see if there's any good battles going on here. The reason being is because I want to try and get into the Spud. As you can see, Spud's trying everything possible and get a good battle against SJD, who's impressing me left, right and centre, not only in this league but in the Gnosis League as well. So he's doing everything possible correctly. But watching it now, SJD at the minute is in 6th. If it stays like this, he would move up to 44 points. But it's a Spud chance. Chicane, touch. Oh no! But because of that, Tony White sneakily passed through a 1-2 manoeuvre. Brilliant stuff. I know Spud had to hold and wait for SJD, which I think fair play. But Craig's dropped down to, which would have been ahead of 9th. Meg Lubb has moved up to 6th now. Because I was watching that 1-2 manoeuvre from Tony White. That was a brilliant move from McLaren. What an epic move! Brilliant stuff. I want to see. I know Spud and SJD had a bit of a bang together, but I know they were waiting, but the way Tony White tried to avoid all those actions, try and avoid everything possible, he did it with ease, and that was just magnificent stuff. Fair play to him. MJ Cooper will need to try and avoid all these penalties if he can. Because I know he's had a few penalties left, right and centre in the last few races, so he has to try and avoid it. But Meg Lopez done a little bit of a mistake there, as you can see. But chance for Colin J to try and close in on Meg. But Meg's doing everything possible. Should be on the high level here. No, he's not. He's not on the high level. Because of that massive gap, he knew that was going to be a massive advantage. SJD and Tony White pits. SJD and Tony White pits. So, Mr. Scotty's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Trying to think who else. Mr. Scotty. Oh my god, we have a 3-car barrel. We've got an ultra soft, super soft, and an ultra soft barrel. Happy Radical's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Again, this is not good news for the goal. Oh no! So Spud made a mistake on, which I believe was turn 6. Turn 6. That was a chance for Sir Spud to stand any chance. He might have to do a one-stop. He might have to do the super softs to the end, which is what happened. But I did that last night, and that didn't work out well for me. So whether he wants to try and Craig's moved on to 7th. Sir Spud, I think. Oh, okay. Sir Spud, because of that mistake, he might have got a front wing damage, which may be. Yeah, he's got a front left on his left-hand side. The front wing damage from what he's driving. But looking at it from MJ Coop's point of view, 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. Brilliant. Brilliant move. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant move from MJ Coop. What a coup from him. But Colin J May lost out to Aaron J Spence for 5th. Oh, what a move. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. So Spud had to pit. He has to pit for the super softs. Oh, he's going for the ultras again. So he is going for the ultras. So, chance now. But Tony Y, I don't know if he just went past Mike, but I have to wait and see how it goes. But SJD closing in on Mike, SJD has just pitted for fresher ultra softs, but Tony Y has had the massive advantage here. Mike, the defender, the reindeer in that reindeer car, unbelievable stuff. But Mike will do everything possible to be a massive defender here, but Tony Y done a magnificent job to try and get past him as quickly as possible. But oh my god, this is a chance now for SJD to get a chance on Mike, but Mike will have the better engine. But however, SJD will have the DRS. So Mike's already going for the defensive move here. Trying to... No, he's going back into the racing line. Oh, no. Oh, fair play. Fair play. Fair play to these two drivers. I thought there was going to be a late decision. Tony White's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Not good. Mr. Scorsese and Happy Radical will be not happy with this. Meg and MJ Coop, Mega Coops. I know MJ Coop will have the advantage of going past him. So Spud's gone past Wallace Lander for 11th place. So, that might be close there. But still watching from MJ Coop's point of view here. What can he do? Will he try and beat his teammate, or will he try and hold on? Will he try and hold on? Which I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. But behind Aaron J Spence, there's a 3-car battle here. Craig, Colin J and Aaron J Spence battling out for the drivers respectively. But if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining. We're on lap 10 of 35 of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. If you've got any comments, I'll try and view them as quickly as possible. If you have got comments, I do apologise if it doesn't work. The chat is not working at the minute, so hopefully I'll see it again. Oh, so Spud's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. Colin J try and get on to Aaron J Spence. So Spud's got a 1 minute 12 flat on the fastest lap, so well done to him on that one. Oh yes. I do apologise if you notice any lag going on here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh, we might have a 4-car battle here. Watching it from Colin J's point of view, will Aaron J. Spence will have a chance of getting on Meg, but Meg would need to try and get past. The two teammates have let them each other through, because Meg knows that MJ Coop will need to go long. Same with Happy Radical. Same with Mike. Those guys will be on the super softs till possibly lap. Is it lap 20? Yeah, lap 20 I think it is. 20 to 25 is the best that you can do. But 25 yesterday when I did it was really worn out completely. But bear in mind I had not much battles going on left, right. So then Meg, oh my god, Aaron J. Spence thought there was a chance there, but Aaron J. Spence has got the DRS straight now. So chance now for Aaron J. Spence. Oh my god. Oh my god, we might have a chance here. Meg would need to be a defender here because he doesn't want to do too much here. But absolutely insane stuff here. Oh my god, Meg needs to get a good exit here, which he does. And he's got a brilliant exit from that turn 10 into 11 there, went past. This is the part where he needs to try and course it, but 13, 14 here. Colin J's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. But look at it from all the different angles here. Absolutely insane stuff. We've got a three-car battle at the minute. We might have 5. The reason why I say we might have 5 because the three cars I'm seeing at the minute try closing on Meg, and Craig slowly catching him up to Colin J. So this will be a nice little ding-dong battle. So the guys in the Ultra Softs will try and do everything possible to get a good lap here. So here we go. Aaron J. Spence is right at the back of Meg Lugby. Well, he wasn't right at the back of Meg Lugby there, but chance now needs to get a good exit for the Haas car. Oh, try to avoid it, but this is a chance. Chance now for Aaron J. Spence, but it looks like he lost out again on the engine from the Williams car driver. Chance now needs to get a close battle here. We might have the 4-car battle, as I said, coming up to 5. Meg, slow down on the chicane part. This will be a chance for Aaron J. Spence to go on the outside. Chance! Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh my god, nearly lost it there. Meg had to drop a little bit. Oh no! Craig nearly went into the back of Meg there. He didn't want to lock too much there because I think Meg's lost a bit of the front wing. We've got a yellow flag. Yes, I think. Oh no, I might be wrong there. It looked like he has lost a bit of his front wing there, but I have to wait and see how it goes. But still watching Craig's point of view here. Craig will need to avoid Spence gone past Mike for 10th place, but we might have a 3-car battle. Maybe 2 in the beds. Please, that's all I ask. I don't ask for any more. I asked for 4 in the bed that one time, but it doesn't always work. But here we go. Oh, Meg, I thought he has the chance there, but I think Craig's gone back into the pits. Yeah, Craig's going into the pits for the first time this race. Sorry, not again. So he'll probably do his super soft tyre to the end. He'll probably do a super soft tyre to the end, which I assume he would be. I was going ultras. Oh no, super soft I was going to say. Tony White's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I hope it doesn't compromise too much of what happened yesterday, where he was getting loads and loads of penalties, left, right and centre, for nothing basically, and hopefully that doesn't come back again to haunt him. But we've got a yellow flag on sector 1 now. Tony White is trying to get past Meg as quickly as possible, but watching it from Tony White's point of view here, Tony White in the fresher super the ultra soft tyre. Oh, late brake! Oh, it's just hold it there. But this will be a chance for Meg to get a good exit here. But he needs to watch out for SJD. SJD is on the hunt to try and stop Tony White from winning this race. Unbelievable stuff. But both cars have just gone past Meg Lugby. Meg Lugby wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the pits. Yes, he does. So, Mr. Scorsese. He has pitted, Mr. Scorsese. So, chance for the two super soft tyres guys to try and get a good run in to stop the ultra softs, the people who have already pitted, like from Tony White on downwards. Mike's the only one who's not pitted yet as well. Same with Colin, same with the top fours. But Happy Radical's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I believe that is 2 lots of penalties. I believe that's 2 lots of penalties for him. At this moment in time, he will stay first. That's if he stays first. But see how it goes. See how it goes. Alright, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But looking at it now, point of view, Tony White, oh my god, we've got a 3-car battle. We have got a 3-car battle. But watching it from Tony White's point of view, chance on turn 10. Light brake like he did in the last lap. Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant lap! Oh, brilliant! But he might... Colin J may lose out another place. Oh my god, we have a 3. Oh, we have a 3. No, we have a 2. 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, I think Tony White looked like he lost the chicane part there nearly, but he got into third there because some of the guys have pitted, which I believe is Mr. Scorsese, Aaron J. Spence. I'm losing the plot here. I don't even know what I'm saying next. Insane stuff. Craig's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'm trying to think who else. SJD is trying everything possible to get into Tony White for third. He's doing his mission is to try and stop Tony White from winning this race because he's doing everything right. SJD, he had a great start to the race, but Tony White's bouncing back left, right, and centre. He's doing everything possible. He's like the 4th flying Scotsman of Tony White. It's just you're all going nuts on here, but SJD might have a chance here. I'm going to watch this battle, but we might have a 3-car battle in a minute from 9th place onwards, so I'm still watching it from SJD's point of view. Will SJD get past Tony White? Tony White's going through the defensive, but then we go back into the racing line here. Oh my god, brilliant! Brilliant move! Brilliant move! Will he take a chance? 4 cars. We've got a 4-car battle here. We have a 4-car battle. Here we go. What can... Meg's got the massive advantage here. Trying to go for the inside. Oh, trying to avoid the world champions. But Craig. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a move. Oh, brilliant. Oh. I'll tell you what. That's why I called him the original Flying Scotsman. I'll tell you what. Insane stuff. So Spud's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. What a move. Well, what are 2 moves there? Brilliant stuff from Craig, holding on for 9th at the minute, but still watching from Aaron J. Spencer's point of view here. Still, oh my god, a little bit of contact there between them 3 cars there, but still watching it there. Will Meg try and get into Craig? Meg needs to get at least ahead of Mr. Scorsese as quickly as possible, but he doesn't want to get too behind with some of the guys. Meg's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. To stand any chance of trying to catch up to Mr. Scorsese in the Drivers' Championship, he did not want that. He needed 7 points or more at the minute, but Craig's just gone a little bit wide there. Mike. Oh no, Craig's left. Craig's left the session. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but hopefully that doesn't compromise too much there. But Mike holding on for 8th. Colin J has pitted, but where is Meg? Aaron just got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'm hoping Craig gets back into the racing. Oh my god, the Force India is coming back into the 4-car battle here. A 4-car battle. Oh my god. Where's everyone? Mike's trying to avoid not touching Meg there, but Colin J with the fresher super softs getting out, trying not to touch Mike's. Insane stuff here. Oh my god, brilliant stuff. I do apologise if you hear any background noises here. Again, Aaron Spence does not even know what to do here, but I believe we have lost Craig in the race. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but hopefully he will come back as quickly as possible. But Mike's holding on for 8th. Colin James going for the inside, and he's moved it brilliantly. Brilliant move. So still watching from Aaron Spence. Oh my god, will he have a chance against Mike? Mike's on this 17 laps on Super Softs. SJD's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh my god. Oh, brilliant. Oh my god, nearly hit the collision there, but I missed the battle between SJD and MJ Coupe. Insane stuff. Absolutely insane stuff. But still watching it from everyone's point of view here. Aaron Spence. Mike, it looked like it didn't give... It stopped the gap there, which Aaron Spence thought he had a chance there, but he should be on the DRS straight now. So, insane stuff here. Absolutely insane stuff. We've got a couple of battles going on, left, right and centre. We've got Tony Wide closing on MJ Coupe with the two McLarens. MJ Coupe's got a 5-second stop go penalty for speeding the pit lane, which he did not want it at all. Chance now for Aaron J. Spence to have a chance of attacking Mike for the 9th place. Mike thought he would go for the inside there. Sorry, go for the outside. Well, inside, yeah. Oh, where's Mike? Mike's going into the pits. It looked like I thought they would go 2 side by side through the chicane, which is never possible. MJ Coupe's on the ultra soft tyres, same with Tony Y in the ultra soft tyre. So SJD 13 laps of the ultra soft tyre, which he does not want to do that again with the going wide there. He might get more penalties left, right and centre. I think this will be a chance for Happy Radical. If he can avoid getting any more penalties galore, he will have a chance of winning the race here. I was going to say title, but it's not decided there. So still watching Sir Spud going through here now, but still holding on for 3rd. Sir Spud may pit. He may be able to pit as early as that, but he doesn't want to do too much because some of the guys have already pitted for their fresh tyres. No, Sir Spud's going for it now. Holding on there. Happy Radical. SJD's pitted. He saw what Tony White's done. So SJD's not going to risk it for a biscuit and holding on for the Ultras to lap for 14 or more laps in this race. Insane stuff here. But Sir Spud's in 2nd. Happy Radical in 3rd now. Happy Radical doing everything possible. But Mr. Sky say we'll have the advantage here. But Happy Radical will be charging him up because in the Super Softs, MJ Coupe's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Chance now, chance for Happy Radical going from 3rd to 2nd. So Spud side by side doing a bed. Brilliant move, brilliant. Oh, brilliant move. MJ Coupe might have a chance of closing in on. Oh my god, he might have a two overtakes in one. Yeah, might have a chance, but MJ Coupe's got we've got yellow flags for sector 2 now. I'm not sure where that's coming from now, but insane stuff here. Oh, MJ Coupe holding on for 6th. Is Craig gone back in? Oh no, it's not. It's still out. It looked like he was catching him up. Craig to catch up Warrisland, and then the other way around, but looks like Craig's still holding on, but I know he's off there, but he's still holding on for 10th at the minute, which could be dropped in a minute. But MJ Coupe! Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant move from MJ Coupe. Brilliant stuff. Oh, what a move. I know these two are teammates, but that was an epic move. It was absolutely epic. Warrislander pits, which would be his final pit stop. which should be the ultras, I assume. Well, you should be assumed. We got a couple of cars watching from Aaron J. Spencer's point of view. Aaron J. Spencer needs to try and get past Colin J as quickly as possible. Doesn't want to do that more often there, but absolutely insane stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane stuff, but brilliant stuff from. Oh, we've got yellow flags in sector 1 now. So still watching it from everyone's point of view, seeing what Aaron J. Spence can do here. I do apologise if you hear any more noises. It was just I'm just moving the microphone. So Happy Radical closing in on Mr. Sky for first at the minute. So this will be a chance for a lead, a new leader of the race at the minute. I know he was already first, but oh my God, 2 drivers, Mr. Sky and Super Soft Tyre. Both of these drivers have got penalties already, but Happy Radical needs to get a good exit, and he does. What a move! Brilliant move from Mr. Sky, from Happy Radical there. Colin J's got a 3-second tyre penalty for multiple warnings here, but Mr. Sky needs to try and get to Happy Radical, but as said, Happy Radical already pitted and has a chance, but I think Sir Spud will need to pit as well. Colin J's dropped down from 7th to 8th. Must have made a mistake there or what, I don't know, but SJD, Tony Y had to pit as well, but there was a ding dong battle between SJD and Tony Y, but this time SJD goes past Sir Spud for 3rd respectively. So Sir Spud should not do any more. He needs to try and catch up as quickly as possible here. So still watching the battles here. We've got a couple of battles going on left, right and centre here. We've got Mr. Sky C in 2nd, which would have been closer, but Aaron J. Spence trying everything possible to close in on Meg Lugby, and he's doing everything he can to close in on the battle here. But in saying that though, what can you do when Aaron J. Spence, because Meg Lugby is a massive defender, a massive defender here, but needs to do everything possible. Will he beat and cue it? Can he do it if he beats and cues it here? Will he risk it for a biscuit? He's stuck at the back of Meg for trying and catch as quickly as possible. Oh, this is insane stuff here. Meg holding on, but doesn't want to hold too long because as you can see, watching it from Colin J's point of view, Aaron J. Spence needs to get a good exit. It looked like he had a good exit there from 7th, but Meg's got that massive advantage of the DRS straight because of that winning. Oh no, so Spud's got a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Insane stuff. He would not be happy with the stewards, but chance for Aaron J. Spence. Chance for Aaron J. Spence to close in. Oh, 2 in a bed. We might have a 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant move. Oh, brilliant. Oh, fantastico. I don't know how you say that in Canadian, but fantastico. Oh, magnifico. Magnifico. Brilliant stuff. But Meg will need to do everything he can to get back into 5th to stand any chance of getting some decent points here for the Mega Coupe constructors team. Insane stuff. But what can you do? So again, sorry for the background noise again, guys. So I don't know how many times I said that, but I do apologise for the background noise. But Colin J trying to close in on Meg Lugby for 6th place, but Meg's struggling with the super softs. I know he's on lap 10 lapped super softs. He needs to do another 10 laps on the super softs to stand any chance, but Colin J will have the advantage here because he will be. Oh, so Spud's on the Hypersoft tyre. So this will be quite interesting with the 2 Force Indias together for 7th and 8th in the next few laps. So as you can see in the background, so Spud's tried to catch up with the guys ahead who are having a ding dong battle for Meg and Colin J at the minute. We might have another battle between SJD and Mr. Sky Z. SJD is trying everything possible to close in on the leaders of the top leaders of the race itself, but absolutely insane stuff here. absolutely insane. Colin J trying everything possible to get into Meg Luppi. I mean, Colin J, if I remembered it right, is having a ding-dong battle to try and get some decent points in for the drivers and the constructors as well. So he doesn't want to stay there too long here. He does not want to stay too long, but we might have to go back to SJD now. SJD's got a chance now for the overtake, and he does it with ease. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant move from SJD. Brilliant stuff. Now he's on a rampage charge to catch up to Abbey Radical in first. Absolutely insane stuff, but brilliant from SJD. Colin J thought he has the chance of getting to Meg Luppi, but Meg Luppi again is the best defender I've known, and he's improving left, right and centre. Fastest lap is Spud, who's right at the back. Last lap he was further away than ever before, and now he's right at the back. Chance now for Colin J lets Spud through. It looked like he let him through and he didn't want to compromise too much, but chance for Spud. He's going for the inside. Late braking, what a move! Oh, Meg nearly lost it there, but we'll have the DRS straight. So, both cars on Force India. Both cars are on the Mercedes type engine. Oh no, it's a Spud, no! He was on a brilliant charge there, but now he's lost out again, so he might have to go back into the pits for the wings again. Silibang will not be happy with the Spud at all. And he's like, bang, and the wing is gone again. So Spud will be absolutely furious with that, absolutely furious. But see what, Colin J tries to get into Meg Luppi. These two are having a ding-dong battle for the last few laps here, and some decent battles here. This is a chance now for Colin J to get past Meg Luppi for the one and only chance. Colin J holding on. Oh, side by side, brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant from Colin J. So he moves up to 6th. Brilliant stuff. So he'll try and close in on Aaron Spence. Yeah, Tony White and Sir Spud as pitted. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for Hypersofts again. Tony White has gone for the Ultras. Oh no. Oh, he had the 5 seconds. I think he had the 5 second stop go penalty. I think, if I remembered it right. That's why it probably took a bit longer. Hopefully, I thought it was the lag, not lag. Sorry, the penalty galore from the stuck in the pits as well. So hopefully it doesn't compromise too much. But Meg will have the chance here. I'm going to try and watch Warriors Lander now because. Sorry, watching Meg closing in on Colin J, but we want to try and get into Warriors Lander as quickly as possible because we might have a chance against Sir Spud for 9th place respectively. But the only 2 battles we have got so far is Sir Spud and Warriors Lander, and Meg and Colin J. So 6th and 7th and 9th and 10th respectively. Restepper, that's what Ali G would say. On that one, Abbey Radical's got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. That is not good. This will be down to penalties. I think SJD's got a penalty as well. So whoever has got the most penalties, God, what was I trying to avoid? It's a Spud pulling away slowly here, but because the guys are all spread out now, this is absolutely insane stuff here. But fair play to the drivers here, but. Again, this will be a massive advantage for Mr. Scorsese to improve his Drivers' Championship. So this will be another chance for him to extend it if it stays like this. But he needs to watch out for SJD as well. But Abbey Radical as well. All of them need to have to watch out as well because you never know what to expect from the guys here. But Meg's slowly trying to catch up to Colin J for 6th place respectively. But still trying to do everything possible. The guys are all spread out at me, so it's a bit awkward at the minute for the last 5 laps. Hopefully Sir Spud might catch up. May catch up to Mike for 8th. SGD's got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not wanted that at all again. Again, this will be by penalties. I can't remember how many penalties. I know Mr. Scott. I know Happy Radical, Mr. Scotty may have a few penalties left, right, and centre. So this is a chat. I suppose got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Absolutely insane stuff. So, what do you do? What do you do around here? But makes locking up a little bit there, but he doesn't want to compromise too much. He needs to try and catch up to Colin J. Needs to get some decent points, some more points to get his driver championship up and running again. But at the minute, he needs to catch up to Mr. Garcia, which I thought Mr. Garcia was going to be in the Williams, but I might be wrong. Again, look at it now. What can everyone do? What do you do? Again. So, again, this is a chance for. I think this is going to be very tough because I don't know what the penalty situation is going to be. As far as I know, Mr. Skycy and Apparadical has got at least 2 lots of penalties. SJD's got at least one penalty. MJ Coop's got a penalty as well, but he hasn't pitted, so he had a 5-second stop go as well. What do you do? What do you do on here? This will be the closest battle we have seen so far, depending on what the penalties galore would be. So it will be between Mr. Skyzy, SJD and Apparadical, but by the looks of it, it could be SJD for the win here. So it's just waiting for. Oh, Tony Y's got a DNF. He has retired from the race. I'm not sure what exactly happened. We've got yellow flags on sector 1, which I think he's retired in the pits anyway. So now we might have to see the yellow flags in sector 1. Hopefully it doesn't compromise too much. So, Meg, oh my god, what happened there? What happened there? Was that Tony Y's car just coming out of the pits? I think that was Tony Y's car just coming out of the pits. And he nearly went into the back of Meg's. I know Tony Y didn't control the car, so I'm not saying that, but the AI has probably just come out of the pits, and because he's retired, he just brought back out again. Weird stuff going on, but Meg Lugby's doing everything he can and stuff. But I know it's a bit. We're losing a bit of the battles here because I think it may be down to how much SJD and Happy Radical has got with penalties galore at the minute. I don't want to look at the penalties because you don't know what's going to happen next. You never know what comes around the corner here. But we've got 2 laps left. 2 to 3 laps left of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1 at the Glorious Race of Canada. Insane. Absolutely insane stuff. MJ Coop's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I did say at the start he needed to avoid penalties galore. And unfortunately, with MJ Coop, he has had a few penalties here. But so still watching Meg trying to close in on Colin J. But I think we might have to see what's going to happen next. But I might see SJD trying everything to close in on Happy Radical, who's 13 laps Ultra Softs. So SJD's on the 12 laps of Ultra Softs. So absolutely insane stuff here, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes here for SJD now. Will SJD win at Canada? Canada's a brilliant track, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the track, but it's the penalties galore that's what's going to compromise too much. This will probably be down to who will have the lesser penalties between these two, and I think depending on what SJD has done and Happy Radical's done, this may be SJD's win. This may be Happy Radical's win. Who knows? But SJD must not do any more going wide at the corner there. But he can see Happy Radical ahead. He wants to try and get it done as quickly as possible. I mean, in terms of views, guys, do you think you should see the penalties galore in this game to see what happens with the drivers. So RNG Spencer's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. At the moment he's holding on. Warris Lander's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. At this minute now, RNG Spence is holding on for 5th. Colin J will need to improve as quickly as possible. We're on the last lap of the Canadian Grand Prix. Will SJD, he's on a rampage now. He's going to try and have a chance against Abbey Radical now for first place. So still trying everything possible here. 1.4, sorry. Absolute chance now. Here we go. What can SJD do? He's really closing on Abbey Radical now. Abbey Radical holding on for first at the minute. Again, this is what I was saying now. This is depending on penalties between these two drivers. It may depend on how it goes here, but Abbey Radical is doing everything possible. He will have to go on the rich fuel for this last spear stint because, yeah, he's going on the full up here. SJD within 1 second. He hasn't got the DRS straight, so he will lose out on 2 of the DRS straights here. One is on now and coming up to the chicane, passing the wall of champions here. At the moment, provisionally, he has just won. Abbey Radical has crossed over the line to win. Oh, he's won it! Abbey Radical's won the Canadian Grand Prix. Depending on where Mr. Scorsese finishes, at the minute, Abbey Radical has won the Canadian Grand Prix. He has won it. Abbey Radical has won the Canadian Grand Prix. MJ Cooper had a 5-second stop-go penalty unserved, so that will be added on. RNG Spence moves up to 4th. He moves up to 4th. So MJ Cooper drops down to 5th. Colin J is in 6th. Meg Lugby is in 7th. Mike is in 8th. Mike and Sir Spud side by side. Well, Mike must be really struggling with those ultra softs. Sir Spud went past Mike there for 8th. Oh my god, this is a chance now. So Sir Spud will hold on for 8th place, but depending on penalties as well, where Mike is now. Mike's moved up to 8th, Sir Spud dropped down to the 9th, but where's Warris Lander? I think Warris Lander has kept 10th. Yeah. He has kept 10th place, respectively. So we'll be watching their stuff. But fair play to Abbey Radical. I was worried about Abbey Radical and SJD. I say it during the race. I thought SJD has just pipped him because of penalties. But fair play to Abbey Radical for winning the Canadian Grand Prix. So I'll be inviting Abbey Radical, SJD and Mr. Scorsese for the top 3 position. But here are your race classifications for the Canadian Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. You got Abbey Radical in 1st, SJD in 2nd, Mr. Scorsese in 3rd, RNJ Spence in 4th, MJ Cooper 5th, Colin J is in 6th, Meg is in 7th, Mike is in 8th. The only one who's not had a penalty, so fair play to him. So Spud 9th, Warris London 10th, Craig had a disconnected in 11th, and Tony Y had a DNF in 12th place. So I'll just try and get through the penalties galore for the stewards as quickly as possible. So I'll go through them as quickly as possible. Again, that'll be for the guys to have a look at as well. So I will invite the guys in. For the first time ever, I will be doing the interviews through the OBS. So this will be very interesting to see what Abbey Radical, SJD and Mr. Scorsese has on their store. So I'll see you all later on in a bit. So bear with me a sec, guys. So be right back. Be right back. Hello, welcome back to the Invictus Racing League, Performance League 1. We have just finished the Canadian Grand Prix. I am with Apparadical, SJD, and Mr. Sky Z for the top 3 drivers. Now, unfortunately, Apparadical hasn't got a mic, so I'll try and do the questions as quickly as possible. So I'm going to say to Apparadical, well done to him. Congratulations to his fantastic win tonight. In your honest words, what's your thoughts? I'm going to try and get him to write it on the chat, and I'll say it and repeat what he said as quickly as possible. But this is going to be interesting. But then I'll be asking the same for SJD and Mr. Scorsese for their second and third, respectively, as well. So I do apologise if you hear any background noise as well, so just have to wait and see how it goes. But I might come back to Apparadical in a minute, so we'll talk to SJD and Mr. Scorsese. So good evening, guys, how you doing?
Evening, Malk. Yeah, really good after that. A bit hot and sweaty, but
Yeah, cool, nice one, guys. SJD, if I get your opinion on your race tonight, you did a magnificent drive to get second place with the Renault car as well. Fantastic drive. Did you thought that you could have got Apparadical at the end, or did you thought second was your best opportunity?
to be honest, I had 9 seconds of penalties at that point. Just trying to push to keep up and make up the spaces from doing the 2-stop.
Okay.
So I figured even if I got him on track, I didn't think I'd get him on penalties. So one more lap and I think I could have got him on track, but not quite.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it looked like it was getting closer and closer. So, but yeah, I thought, would SJD... Because I saw you two had a ding-dong battle between yourself and Tony Wire. I thought that was a good battle. Did you thought that was going to be the top 2, to be fair?
No. To be honest, the moment I saw that there were quite a few drivers starting on softs, I thought we were in trouble. I just thought the 1-stop from soft to ultra soft would have been quicker than the 2-stop. So at that point in the first part of the race, first 2 stints, it was just a case of trying to give it everything I had to make up that time. It seemed to work though, so I think it was 0.7 seconds behind Apparadical at the end, so a bit frustrating that it was just one more lap and I could have got him, but fair play to him. He drove brilliantly today as well to make that strategy work.
Yeah, fair play to Apparadical, like I said, won at Canada tonight, so it was a brilliant drive from him. I thought it was going to be a battle between... It looked like he nearly got him, but I think if it was a 100% race, I think he would have got him just that point, wouldn't you, SJD, to be fair?
Yeah, I think one more lap and I think I would have got him. But yeah, it is what it is.
Oh.
I'll take second, I'm quite happy with that. I knew I had the pace, so yeah, really pleased.
Yeah, you not only in the Performance League 1, mate, you did well in the no assist last night, so fair play to you for keeping up the good work as always in the Canadian Grand Prix, and keep up with the good work.
I'm proving you wrong.
But yeah, without any mistakes, I think it would have been interesting if there was no penalty, like a little bit of penalties here and there. But you have to wait and see how it goes. But if you can stay over for a few more minutes, mate, we'll talk about the next race, if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you very much, mate. Mr. Sky C.
Yes.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, a bit fine. Yeah. Look like I will have some penalty for some move that I did. I don't understand why some guy is complaining in the chat, but anyway, yeah, I'm fine. I told you last week that I will be on the podium for the interviews.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, I missed out on when you had the podium like last week because of obviously the OBS stuff issues, but this was a good opportunity to hear your thoughts of your race tonight. Did you think you've done enough to get into third, or did you thought you could have done a little bit better catching up to Apparadical for first?
No. I think third was the best position possible. My strategy was a bit risky, I would say. Only 1 stop. I did a good start, but it was a bit messy in the first turn, so I've been dropped in the 5th place, I think, behind Colin. and it was a bit slow, so I lost 5 or 6 seconds to the leaders. And yeah, after I've been overtook by a periodical, so yeah, I tried to catch him, but no, it was too fast. And yeah, my strategy was to save the tire all the way, so I didn't fight any moment. I let them through. I didn't fight, and I just wanted to save the race, go home with the third position. Um, at the end of the race, MG Coupe was catching me by 1 second or two per lap, so I was afraid. But the engineer told me that he has a like 15-second penalty, so it was all clear for me to have this third place. So yeah, I'm quite happy. Maybe one time I will win a Grand Prix, but not this time.
Oh, fair enough, mate. But yeah, it was from what I've seen, you had some decent drive as well, and I thought, was you going to hold on for first because of Apparadical closing in on you? I know it was quite a lot of laps left, but I thought you might have a hold on, like to ding dong battle between yourself and Apparadical. But fair play to you for.
I don't want to fight.
Yeah,
because this game is full of glitch. So yeah, every fight is like a lost battle.
Fair enough. Nah, fair play. I understand that, mate. And if I was in your position now, which you have extended the drivers' championship as well, so this will be a massive advantage, because I was a bit worried that Meg was going to close in on you during the race, and I thought, and some of the drivers that were closer, I know they're about 7 to 10 points gap before tonight's race. Yeah. Was you worried tonight if they had a better qualifying, or did you just do your race and see what happens?
Yeah, I wanted to do my race, and he has a Williams, I think. So yeah, the Williams is very trash. So yeah, I wasn't worried by him. Maybe for the next races, I'm sure I will have the Williams for like the three next races. So basically, just only the three race to the end, I think. So yeah, now it will be a bit difficult to keep these points, but yeah, I will try.
Fair enough, to be honest, because hopefully that will be a good omen and stuff, but hopefully that will improve your drivers' championship, which it has been tonight. But yeah, it should be good advantage for you guys anyway, so it'll be interesting to see what could happen next in the next few races. But like I said, you never know until the fat lady sings on that one, so fair play on that one. But if you can stay behind for a few more minutes, I'll be talking about the next race. If that's okay.
I just wanted to say something.
Was that sorry?
Sorry for my English, because my body is full of adrenaline, so I can speak properly. I'm just frustrated with myself. I can't speak English at all.
Your English is a lot better than Malk's, don't worry.
Thanks.
I'm French. I can speak English correctly. It's not possible.
I'll try and speak Maitland's accent all the time, but try everything possible on that one. But thanks, SJD. You get double the 0 points for that one, for second place gone after tonight. I'll have to sort that with the admins. But yeah, fair play, SJD. That'll be 0 points. Sorry. Excuse me. Nah, if you don't mind waiting, guys, for your talk about the next track. If Apparadical's there, I'm just going to say one or two questions. Just one. How did you feel winning that race at Canada? Do you think you had a good chance, Apparadical, for a good win tonight, or did you thought you might lose out? We're just waiting for him to reply back. But while Apparadical's replying back, Apparadical says, yeah, the start was great, but the Williams of Meg. Oh, yeah, the start was great. Yeah, there's the win. Sorry about this, guys. We apologise for any technical difficulties. Still waiting for Apparadical to send his message. across. If you can decide. Yeah, the wind. He says wind feels amazing. He says, yeah, the start was great, but the Williams. I think he got wind damage at the beginning. The wind feels amazing. Adrenaline's also running like Sky C mentioned. Ha ha. Fair enough. Fair enough. Happy Radical. Fair play. Yeah. So massive congratulations for you for winning the first. First of many, shall we say, or many races, shall we say, for the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League itself. But just one more question for you guys, anyway, before we wrap up tonight. It is going to be Belgium next week. So I'm going to ask the guys here, what are their thoughts of Belgium and what are their predictions? Depending on car allocations, I'll keep saying it every week, depending on car allocations, what are their chances of doing well in Belgium? So I'm going to start with SJD. Upper Radical, if you can message me about your thoughts of Belgium and what your expectations tonight for next week at Belgium, that'll be fantastic. So SJD, as I said, what are your thoughts of Belgium and what are you expecting next week?
It's really not one of my favourite tracks, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to struggle next week. I think the only thing that would save me at all would be a bit of rain. But yeah, I've never quite been able to get to grips with Belgium, so not really looking forward to that one.
Oh, that's going to be interesting stuff from SJD on that one, to be fair, because I think he might have had a chance. But yeah, fair play on that one, SJD. So it depends on because I know it rains. It never rains. Well, it does rain sometime in Belgium, but depending on if it does rain on the day, who knows. But hopefully it'll be a good race for you next week, hopefully. But if you can keep that going, you might have a close in on Mr. Sky Z for the title if you keep that momentum going. So fair play to SJD for tonight. Mr. Sky Z, what are your thoughts of Belgium and what are your thoughts of your performance for next week?
So basically, Spa is one of my weakest track as well. The Radion is like a hell for me. Every time I race in Belgium, the Radion is pulling me out the race every single time. So it's the same as usual. If it's rain, I can fight for the win. If not, P10, yeah.
Oh, okay. We've got two drivers now who have said they're not comfortable with Belgium. Will this be the Belgian track where we see some shocks?
Can we race at Canada instead? Again.
What was that song, mate?
Like that.
What was that song, right?
I said, can we race at Canada again instead? I like that.
Unfortunately,
Monaco's
SJD, I'm sorry about that, mate, but unfortunately, rules are rules. There's no two Canadas within one Belgium on that one, Sunshine. So, I'm sorry about that. So, if it was me, yeah, I would. I would put Canada all the time. But unfortunately, no. Our survey says... No. Sorry about that. Mr. Sky C, again, congratulations on extending your Drivers' Championship and getting third place tonight with the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, thanks. By how many points? I extended?
I haven't checked properly with the points stuff, but I know you would have been a big gap between yourself and
Maybe
Meg. But
11, actually, yeah. 11 or 12, maybe?
Maybe 10, 12. I'm not 100% sure, mate, because I haven't checked the actual points itself. Because of the penalties and what's going to happen this week anyway. So if you, hopefully the admins will sort that out for you as quickly as possible.
I will check by myself. Don't
yeah,
worry.
sorry, mate. I haven't done the actual. What I usually do is just add the scores itself, but I just didn't have a chance because I was trying to set everything up. So yeah. So Abby Radicals just replied, sorry. He said, practice, practice, and practice, Mal, and surviving the damn hill. He says he enjoys the track, but it gets tricky. Okay, so Happy Radical may have another good race next week, so it'll be good, interesting to see what he can do tonight. But again, see what happens. But I want to say another congratulations to Happy Radical for winning the Canadian Grand Prix. And well done to SJD and Mr. Sky. I'll let you guys have your you can leave now and stuff. So thank you very much, guys. I wish you all the best of luck in Belgium next week. And
Thanks
cheers
to
for
you.
that, guys.
Cheers, Mark.
Nice one.
Hope to see you next week.
Nice one. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Well, the guys have just left the building. So my views are, from what I've seen anyway, very interesting stuff from the guys here. Let me just mute that down a bit, sorry. From my point of view, from what I've seen, it was a good battle, left, right, centre from everyone. It got a bit died off from the last 5 laps itself, but I felt sorry for Sir Spud because twice I saw him, he lost out the car. At least once he lost out the car. And then I saw, he lost it twice. One at turn 6, I think it was, and one at turn 8, I think it was. So it was a bit unlucky from him. But I think he would have had a good run-in as well. So be interested to see what he can do anyway for next week at Belgium. But well done to Happy Radical. Fantastic win for him. Obviously, that will be a massive boost for him to steer back into the Drivers' Championship table. But again, Mr. Sky C is proving that he can keep it consistent all left, right, and centre. And well done to SJD, which I thought, fair play to him. I thought he would have catched up to Happy Radical, and I thought he would have been down to penalties between them two. But as he said, one more lap and he would have done it. So it's just rotten luck, rotten luck. But I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's viewed. I'm sorry if I didn't get your comments in because the chat was playing up. So again, guys, thank you very much for that. I'll see you all next week at the glorious race of Belgium. Cheers for that, guys. And always remember, always remember, stay classy. I'm your host, Malk, and it's good night from me. Ta-ra, bit.